Imagine this. Thousands of years from now, humans may look much the same on the outside, but deep within us, under the layers of culture, technology, and language, something invisible is quietly evolving. Our instincts. The ancient survival programs written into our biology long before civilization existed. What instincts will still guide us in the future? Which ones will fade away? And could entirely new instincts emerge as humanity adapts to technology, to planetary challenges, even to life beyond Earth?
Welcome to Lazy Animal. We discuss the secrets that shape our world. For most of human history, instincts were the only reason we survived. Hunger drove us to find food. Fear kept us from predators. Sex ensured our genes continued. Fight or flight primed our muscles to run from lions or defend our tribes. But those same instincts are now out of place in the modern world. Our fear response doesn't know the difference between a tiger and an angry email. Cortisol floods our system, creating anxiety, burnout, and chronic stress. An instinct that once saved us, now it slowly harms us. Our craving for sugar and fat kept our ancestors alive through famines. Today, it fuels obesity and heart disease. Or consider tribal loyalty. In small groups, it ensured cooperation and trust. In larger societies, it evolved into nationalism, a force with two faces. At its best, nationalism creates unity, solidarity, and a shared sense of belonging. At its worst, it turns into suspicion of outsiders, political polarization, or even violent conflict. Again, instincts that once protected us are now working against us. But not all instincts are outdated. The drive to nurture our children is as essential now as it was 100,000 years ago. Curiosity, the urge to explore, to understand, to ask why, has taken us from stone tools to quantum physics. And empathy, though fragile, remains the instinct that allows billions of humans to share cities, cultures, and ideas without tearing each other apart. These instincts may not just survive the future, they may become even more crucial as our challenges grow larger than anything our ancestors faced.
Human beings are social animals. Our instincts about status, belonging, and reputation evolved in tribes of maybe 150 people. But now, we live in global networks of millions. This mismatch creates new problems. Instinct drives us to compare ourselves constantly, leading to anxiety in the age of social media. We are wired to feel shame if rejected by the group, but in the modern world, the group can mean thousands of strangers online. Future humans may need new instincts to survive this social jungle. Imagine an evolved ability to regulate self-worth, a built-in resistance to comparison, or even an instinct for collective intelligence, allowing groups of humans to think and act like one mind without collapsing into mob behavior.
In the future, survival won't depend on lions or wolves. It will depend on navigating an environment built by ourselves, algorithms, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and information overload. Will we evolve a new digital instinct, a natural ability to sense manipulation, to detect lies hidden in perfectly generated AI voices, to feel when data is false or a video is fake? Our ancestors could smell rotten food before eating it. Perhaps our descendants will smell misinformation before believing it. And as cyber threats grow, could we develop a kind of technological fight or flight, an instinctive sense of danger when our privacy is violated, when our digital identities are threatened? Survival may no longer mean running from predators, but resisting invisible attacks on our very sense of reality. There's another twist. Evolution through natural selection is slow, but culture and technology act like shortcuts, reshaping our instincts without waiting for DNA to catch up. Consider meditation, a cultural practice that trains us to regulate fear, attention, and compassion, or pharmaceuticals that tweak mood, focus, even aggression. Genetic engineering may one day allow us to literally rewrite instinct. Will we deliberately design the instincts of the future, installing compassion like software, dampening violence, amplifying cooperation? If so, what happens to the very idea of being human?
The environment itself is becoming a test. Our ancestors survived scarcity. We must survive abundance and the destruction it causes. Instinct once told us to take as much as we could because resources were rare, but today that instinct accelerates climate change. Future humans may develop a new ecological instinct, a gut-level sense of planetary balance. Perhaps our descendants will feel anxiety not when they are personally threatened, but when ecosystems are disrupted. A built-in instinct to protect the biosphere, as natural as protecting our own body. And then there is the possibility of leaving Earth. What instincts would humans need to survive in space, on Mars or beyond? Isolation is dangerous for the human mind. Tribes, families, cities, our instincts depend on social closeness. But a deep space colonization ship or a Mars colony might be made up of just a few dozen people, cut off from the rest of humanity. Would we evolve a new instinct for psychological stability in isolation? A way to naturally resist loneliness and cabin fever? Gravity, too, shapes our biology. On another planet, our instincts for movement, balance, even survival cues may shift. We might develop an innate sense of radiation danger or a subconscious ability to navigate in artificial habitats. Instincts tuned not for forests and rivers, but for steel domes and alien skies. When you strip away the smartphones, the skyscrapers, the cities, and the satellites, humanity is still driven by instincts born in the wild. But the future will demand something more. New instincts, shaped by technology, society, and survival on a planetary scale. The question is, will evolution give us those instincts in time? Or will we need to become our own designers, reshaping ourselves before the old instincts destroy us? That is all for today. Thank you for watching, and feel welcome to check out our other videos where we discuss current philosophical topics. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.